Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to share with you some of my favorite locations in the state of Utah, from trails, national parks, state parks, just some of the mind-blowing places that have been unforgettable for me. So hope you enjoy this video. The first locations are at Bryce Canyon National Park. The first time I went here, I decided to spend 2 nights at Canyon Campground. It's, I want to say, 15 to 20 minutes away from the national park entrance. It's a great place to stay at. I drove to Mossy Cave. However, the day that I went, it was raining. It was pouring actually. So I decided to go back the following morning, and I'm glad I did because the sun was out, everything was beautiful. This is honestly an easy trail. It's pretty much flat, perfect for the entire family, less than half a mile, and you get to watch this beautiful fall. The river is flowing and just it's very refreshing, so I highly recommend that you make a stop here. Once you make your way inside of the national park, you want to definitely check out Sunset Point. So from this area, you can take the trail down, and it splits into I think 2 or 3 trails. The views are definitely spectacular from beginning to end. I have been here a couple of times, but the first time I did check out the Navajo Loop. It's a very short trail. It's a 1.5 mile loop with beautiful views. So if this is the only trail you do, you will get the Bryce Canyon feel for sure. On a different trip, I was able to check out the Peekaboo Loop Trail, which is about, I want to say, close to 7 miles. I would rate this trail moderate to difficult only because you do get some inclines and declines, but honestly, it's breathtaking. The name suits it right because you go through holes and it's like a peekaboo, and you are exposed to just beautiful scenic views from beginning to end. So this is honestly a trail that I highly recommend that you do and check out. If you do go during the summertime, just make sure that you take plenty of water because it does get really hot out there. Inspiration Point, what can I say? This is honestly a location that you want to see. You will get like a full scenic view of just Bryce Canyon National Park in general. You'll see all the peaks, you'll see all the trails, and it's something that you want to check out. From here, you can either take the shuttle back to Sunset Point, or you can do what we did and just took the trail back and get more beautiful views along the way. And if you also like backpacking just like us and have time for a quick overnight trip, you are going to want to check out this next trail, which is Yovimpa Point. And we decided to just take it and have one night out there in the wild, in nature. It's a really well marked trail that honestly was super enjoyable from beginning to end. We were able to set up, spend the night there, have some food, and just enjoy the great outdoors. Just make sure you get your permit at the ranger station, and if you don't have a bear canister, they will rent you one. Now, if you are in the area, you are going to want to check out Zion National Park. A must-do trail that I highly recommend at Zion is the Narrows. The beauty about this trail is that you can make it as long or as short as you want depending on your level of fitness. Just make sure that you're always wearing the perfect footwear for this trail because you're walking on rocks, they're slippery, and you don't want to fall. If you are not scared of heights and you want something challenging, then Angel's Landing is for you. This is not a trail that I would recommend if you're looking for something to conquer your fear of heights. I would say that it is difficult and strenuous only because you're going uphill. There's a lot of switchbacks, there's a lot of climbing. Always make sure to watch your step and exercise caution. Just take your time, and if at any point you don't feel like you're safe, just turn back. But honestly, if you're able to get to the top, the views are beautiful. It was one of the best experiences of my life and one of the scariest hikes I think I've ever done so far. So yeah, I highly recommend it if you're up for the challenge. Just always exercise caution, follow the rules, and stay on the trail. Less than an hour away from Zion National Park, you're going to want to check out the Coral Pink Sand Dunes. This has to be one of the coolest places to try sandboarding for the first time. I have to say that I thought it was going to be easier. I didn't really get the hang of it. I had a lot of falls, but nevertheless, it was really fun, especially since I went with my friends, and some of them did slowly get the hang of it near the end. Arches National Park has to be another one of my favorite parks that I cannot wait to go back to. If like me, you only have a day to explore, check out Delicate Arch Trail. This fairly easy trail clocks in at approximately 3.2 miles, and it's an enormous arch that honestly video and pictures do not do it justice. You have to be there in person to really admire how big it is. Just about a 15 to 20 minute drive, you are going to want to check out the windows. This is practically like a loop trail. You're going to see a lot of windows and rock formations. It's really cool, well worth it, and it's a quick little trail. Just outside of Arches National Park, you will find the Corona Arch Trail. At approximately 2.5 mile round trip, you will be able to see, in my opinion, one of the coolest arches in Utah. It's honestly massive, it's huge. You have to see it in person. It's beautiful. This next location that you're going to want to check out is called Dead Horse Point State Park. There are so many canyon views and places to check out, trails, but my favorite was the popular Dead Horse Point, where you could see the Colorado River. Just being there in person, it's a different experience. Make sure to check this place out. You're going to want to spend at least 2 days at Goblin Valley State Park. I always wanted to check this place out, and just being there in person and seeing all the unique rock formations and the landscape in general, it's honestly something out of this world. No wonder they call Utah, Mars on Earth. Speaking of Mars on Earth, you're really going to want to check out the Purple Mountains. This is a dispersed area that I wanted to check out at sunrise just to really experience the true colors, and honestly it was worth it. I can definitely say that it was out of this world. And now I bring you to the final location, the Factory Butte. Honestly, this is something just spectacular. The landscape is unique in so many ways, from the colors, the textures, the rock formations, everything just is out of this world. Well, I hope you liked these locations that I shared with you, and hope you're able to visit them as well. Wherever you decide to go, just make sure that you treat every location with the respect it deserves. Always pack in and pack out, and let's ensure that every location is clean and well kept for future generations to enjoy. For more details on these locations, don't forget to check out my blog at www.questrunnerchannel.com to get more details, and like always, catch you all on the next one.